Well, my motivation to be on the craft, I will say, to have my own studio. And everything started in 2009, right? When I was working at Digital Domain and I was a junior artist. Like the passion to, like, I want to have my own studio. I want to work with more artists, not only for films or 3D animation, but also for like music. When you travel with artists in a tour and you see your work or your design or your engineering work on a huge screen and you have like a 60, 70,000 people like a cheering, even if they don't know that you exist, but it's a nice ego, yeah. It's great, it feels great. Australia, it's a really good place to break into the industry because it's very accessible. Me as a board member of the ACS, we do like live talks, master talks, mostly every other week, in where we have cinematographers, DITs, people talking about how did they work in a movie or in a TV series, right? Same as for the Visual Effects Society, the VS, right? But you may need to have some qualifications. But also coming over to those pop-up master talks, master classes, try to do as much as training possible you can, not only just on social media like YouTube, great, but on YouTube you don't get to know people and you cannot network yourself, right? So it's good to go to those type of events, you know, to mixers, to get to know people, and go to college, go to school, because that's where you meet people and you learn a lot, yeah. We are living in an era that it's gaming, creativity, 3D animation, programming. You can have a bright future, and that is not going to stop. It's going to be continuing increasing for what it's coming, right? Metaverse, that's a big topic we're going to be talking about on the upcoming next few years. And on the metaverse, let's say that you need to have animators. You need to have people that know how to do motion capture. You need to know people that know how to do programming and coding, and even talking about AI. So my best advice is, if you love art, if you're into the passion, just do what your heart is telling you. Don't think about, oh, I want to study a career that I want to make a lot of money. That doesn't exist. When you fail, you learn more, right? In my career, the reason I've been into different industries, I failed, yeah. I made mistakes, absolutely, but that helped me to become better or to open myself to the new opportunities, because when one door closes, 10 more of them they open. And you may feel that that's the end of your career. No, it is not. What is really happening is the universe, life, the future is giving you options coming up to you. You just need to open your eyes and give the option to come to you. So that's what happened to me. That's what I've been moving into different industries, still on the creative part, and where I had to learn new techniques, new tools, and new workflows. And when you have the passion to do something like that, I'm telling you, Tom, that doesn't stop you. It makes you become better and better. And then to the point, you just want to share those experiences with the people and help out. Society implants a seed on us on telling us everything is about money, right?
Yeah.
Make the best rate, make the best dollars you can. And a lot of people, they just think like, okay, I gotta find a career that I can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But what they don't tell you is you gotta work for it on any industry, right? For visual effects and 3D animation industry and students, right? It is possible to do it. You just follow your passion, don't give up. And if you get a job as a freelancer or a part-timer or a full-timer and you get laid off, that's not the end of the world. Now, what is happening at that point is new doors are coming, better opportunities. You're on demand. That's what is happening. It's not that you're bad, no, you're on demand. So, I mean, don't stop, just keep going and going, keep training yourself, learn as much as possible you can. Okay, all right, so this is a good one. This is a little bit away from the visual effects and 3D animation industry, right? I will say it. We were doing a tour with Jennifer Lopez, with JLo, okay? We were in Dubai. That was the first show. we were programming the show, right? Goes on the screens and all that. I arrived there 5 days before, 4 days before to be on a stage and see the screens building up, programming the computers. I was not doing the content, okay? The content was done by a crew in New York. So on music or tours or live events, let's say a concert, right? You go by track. So each song lasts for 5 minutes, right? So you gotta have content on the screens for 5 minutes, right? You got it. I was not doing the content, let's say that, okay. Then when I was programming the show, we got a few tracks, the content went black pretty much. Instead of lasting for 5 minutes, at 3 minutes it went black. And I start sweating, like what's going on? At that point, I was on the spotlight from the artist, executive producer, and manager breathing on my neck, telling me, do you feel comfortable? Are you okay? It's gonna be done today? I didn't know what to say. But I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I was just sweating. I didn't know what to do. And then is when you start troubleshoot yourself. What can I do? What is the problem? I need to find the problem. I need to find the problem. And then talking to everybody, communication, talking to people, right? Not trying to find who is guilty. What is the problem? So how to fix it, right? So what happened, I ended up talking to the audio, lighting people, like what's going on? What am I getting? 2 minutes or black, no content. All right, so we use something called time code, the duration of some time, like a 2-3 minutes or whatever, right, for each track. And then I start QCing the content I was receiving from the New York team, and the content was short. Instead to be 5 minutes, it was for 3 minutes on those tracks. So I have to prove production like number one, this is what I got. At that point, every single one like, oh my God, you're amazing. How can we change it? How can we fix it? Well, then is when you have to make the calls as a content creator or visual effects and 3D animator, because I am, right? The solution was 2 options. Sure, grab the phone, call the New York people and do a new render, and good luck for the content to be on time today. But then is when you step ahead to troubleshoot the problem. It's like, you know what? I know I'm a visual effects artist. I understand about 3D. I know what to do. So I open my laptop and I start like stretching content, right? And adding some particles, right? To be rendered and to be added into the show. I saved the show. So that it gives me more confidence that all right, I can do this. But I was not really spotlight for people to tell me like, you should call somebody in the US to help you. I'm like, that's not the problem, but troubleshooting, yeah. Just don't give up, man. And don't stress. When you feel stress, focus. You're good. Just believe in yourself. You will fix it.